subscribers, fellow guitar enthusiasts. So this here, this Black Beauty right here, is my first Harley Benton I ever got. It's an active. It's the sc1000 active, well, progressive series that Harley Benton puts out. For some reason, I think they actually sent me an older model when it was the L1000. So it says L1000 right there on the neck. I got two Harley Bentons. This was the first one I ever got. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I didn't get the one with the EMG actives. I got the HBZ actives. I like them. I think they're pretty badass. In fact, this guitar. One thing I can say about Harley Benton. This was the first guitar I got from them. I don't think I changed the strings yet on here. In fact, I didn't. I didn't change the strings yet on here. But this thing came completely set up. It was in tune. It was ready to go. The action is super, super low. There's no dead frets on it. There's no buzzing. There's nothing. I mean, God, I'm so impressed with this fucking company. I'm going to tell you right now, I think I paid $169 for this guitar. $169 for a fucking mahogany body Les Paul. And it's, honestly, when I first got it, like the headstock's a little bit longer, a little bit more stretched out, but this Les Paul series is almost a mirror image of the LTD version of what's the LTD's version of this? It's the something 350. Anyway, we're not talking about LTD. We're talking about this. Anyway, that guitar, the LTD was a $600 guitar. This was under $200. With shipping, it was over. I mean, it was like $60. It's coming from Germany. But I can say this, like Harley Benton gets these things here within 7 days. Like it's no joke. Like they really, I don't even know how they do it, because I mean that's almost like a rush shipped order or some shit like that. Like, I mean, it comes in quick. But it's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. I mean, it's a flat black with white bonding. It's gorgeous. The gold. Honestly, I changed these tuner knobs out because it had the cheap black clear ones. I didn't dig those at all. So I went ahead and I put on some gold tuner knobs and control knobs. And because I really dig the gold and the black look on these guitars. There's not much I can say about like anything bad about these guitars. Like the fretwork is insane. I mean, they're smooth. They're not going to rip your hands up. I don't, honestly, a lot of people with Firefly, they obsess about the nut, like the nut, this bow nut, you know, whatever. I don't, because I don't really see a big deal about that, you know. In fact, whether this is bone or not, I was thinking about changing it out, but really, I really hate to change anything on this guitar because I really like the way it's set up. Like, it's pretty badass. And another thing too, like I got this new, Harley Benton does offer B stocks, right? And B stocks are guitars that were used, that were sent back for whatever reason, like the customer wasn't happy or something like that, and they just got them back. This wasn't a B stock, and here's the reason why. It's literally a $20 or $30 difference between a B stock and a brand new Harley Benton. Shipping doesn't change. Like, you're going to pay the same shipping. So I went ahead and I got a brand new one. The only flaw that I can find on these guitars, especially this one, is the tuner knobs, the tuners at the top here. They feel loose. Like, after you work with them for a minute, like and get your guitar in tune, like there's just some slack in them. and I guess they had to cut corners somewheres. I do not like these tuner knobs. In fact, I'm most likely going to change these out for some Grovers, some lock-in tuners, and just spend some money on this guitar because it's worth it. Normally I wouldn't do that. Normally I'd just be like, whatever, But no, this one's definitely worth it. There's not much I can say. I mean, Harley Benton doesn't like the second guitar I got too. I did a previous video where I was reviewing my EX84, and that one, of course, that one was a higher price guitar, so the tuner knobs were way better. I mean, they're insanely good. Like, I don't have any problems with them staying in tune or anything like that. And I guess they had to cut some corners because 169. I mean, this guitar is no longer 169 on Harley Benton's website. Everything went up, and rightfully so, because their guitars are that good. To me, anyway. I mean, everybody sees them as cheap guitars. Honestly, I took a chance on this thing, and I'm not disappointed. I really, really like it, and it's a Les Paul duplicate. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I like about it too is that it's 24 frets. It's not a 22 fret guitar. It feels good too. Like it yeah. Like I can't say enough about Harley Benton. Seriously. The first one I got was a Firefly. Because I hear a lot of hype about Firefly, and I got the Firefly and I was like, honestly, it did feel kind of cheap. I have to be honest. Like, it did. There was I don't know who inspects those guitars or sets them up, but they did a shit job. I had to go back in and do a little work on it. When I say work, like I had to change out the pickups. I had to go in because changing out the pickups wasn't good enough. I mean, changing the pickups out, I managed to knock some wires loose because they were literally hanging on by a prayer. The solder on those wires were terrible, and I had to resolder a bunch of shit in there and get it working the way it was supposed to. And I had to change out instead of change out the tuning knobs, I put a locking nut, and then I went ahead and put a fine tuning bridge on there. And I actually ordered 2 sets of that, like a gold lock nut and a gold fine tuned bridge, because I was going to upgrade this one too. But to be honest, I mean, it's such a good guitar. Like, I don't think I'm going to do any of that, except for the tuners. The tuners are getting changed out. But yeah, I mean, it's badass, and that's all I have to say. Like, so I got some more guitars to review. I got I got some other ones hanging on the wall and one coming in. And, so yeah, like, follow, subscribe. I put the link for this guitar in my description if anybody wants to check it out. Like I said, the HBZs, although they are listed as like Harley Benton's version of the MGs, and a lot of people don't like them. Honestly, I really dig them. In fact, my EX84 has the Roswell Actives, and I like the Roswell Actives. Don't get me wrong, and those are supposed to be a way better pickup than these, a way better active pickup than the HBCs. But honestly, I get a little bit of feedback from the HBCs, but I really don't care. Like, I like it. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy, and remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes when you're doing covers. It's no big deal. It's only the internet. We're just having fun.